Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our professional ethics and human values class. So we are discussing the theories, right? Theories of ethics. In the last class, we discussed about utilitarianism theory and virtues theory and deontological and duties theory, right? So today's class, we need to discuss these three things: Kohlberg's theory, Gilligan's argument, and Hinge dilemma. Right? In the next class, we discussed about this the fourth thing, rights theory, and last two things, modern ethics and 20th century ethics. Right? Already these three completed, and these three is in this class. These three are discussing in this class, and this fourth thing and last two things are in the next class. Right? So coming to this thing, Kohlberg's theory. Look at these slides first. Kohlberg's theory. This is a table. And next, Gilligan's argument. Next, Henge dilemma. Henge dilemma. Right? So these are the slides. So first of all, look at this thing here. Kohlberg's theory. Kohlberg is a great personality in this world era. So here, this Kohlberg discussed the mindset of the human beings based upon their age and based upon their conventional stages. So look at this diagram. So first these two are belongs to the pre-conventional stage. So here simply the person, the human being age between 3 to 7 years means here infant or a small kids. So their mindset, the mindset based upon the moral reasoning based on rewards and punishment. So every child or kids are majorly based upon the reward or punishment. So suppose take the example of here a teacher give a homework to the students, either it may be boy or girl. The student or girl, the student feel if not done the work, then the punishment will be there given by the teacher. So the students or kids having the fear about the punishment, So they don't want to take the punishment. That's why they do the works. That's why the kids do the works. So that is the morals or ethics in that particular stage of people or kids. That stage is called as a pre-conventional stage. Pre-conventional stage. So here the kids are totally depending upon the rewards or gifts or punishments. Right? Some of the cases, if you want to eat food, then I will give you the biscuits. If you want to do like this, then I will give you the pencil or the gifts, right? Toys. So if you do like this, I will give this gift. Like this, the parents are giving some guidelines or instructions to their kids by offering a gift, right? So here the mindset of a pre-conventional stage is here is totally they want to get a benefit for particular things or works, and the second thing is here they don't want to decade, they don't want to take a punishment. That's why they do the works, right? So here the mindset is depending on two things. They want for gifts or rewards or benefits for doing some activities or works. And in some cases, they don't want to take a punishment. That's the reason they do some activities. So these two types of mindsets are we can see in the 3 to 7 age kids. This stage is called as your pre-conventional stage. So in this pyramid, these two stages, this Kulhiver give the two names. So they want self-interest and they don't want to have the punishment. So simply avoiding punishment and self-interest. So these two are called as their pre-conventional stage. So their morals and ethics is based upon the rewards or to avoid the punishments. To avoid the punishments. Right? This is all about pre-conventional stage, which was developed by the Kulhiver. And the Kulhiver give another stage that is conventional stage. Conventional stage. So in this conventional stage is related to 8 years to 13 years, or it may be boys or it may be girls who belongs to this life stage years. So 8 to 13 age years of boys or girls are comes under this conventional stage, right? In this stage, girl or boy, like their morals and ethics is based upon the external ethics. So here, this Kulhiver give the two levels in this conventional stage. That is the law and order morality, and good boy attitude or good girl attitude was developed in this conventional stage. So it is totally based upon the external ethics. So here, this thing, the boy or girl observe the society, and observe the parents, and adopt some knowledge from the society as well as the parents, and try to implement that type of attitude. This attitude may be good or may be bad. So they want to be a good boy or they want to be a good girl in front of the society. So here, this stage belongs to conventional stage, right? 8 to 13 age of boys or girls are comes under here. So these total morals and ethics is based upon the external factors, external ethics. So simply observing the society and the parents, of course, friends and relatives and the all other persons also. So observing these all things and adopt some knowledge about morals and ethics, and they observe these all things and try to implement and try to practice these adapted things and practice all these things in front of the society, right? That is called as your conventional stage. And third thing is here, which was given by the Kulhiver, that is post-conventional stage. Post-conventional stage. So here, after 13, so simply 13th, after that 14th to see simply teenage, youth, and middle age and old age. So this all comes under here post-conventional stage. Simply adulthood stage, adulthood stage, right? So see here above 14 age to old age, above 14 years to old age. This all persons are comes under this post-conventional stage, right? So here the persons, you and me, and who having above 14 years or above 15 years are comes under in this pre-conventional, post-conventional stage, right? In this post-conventional stage, the morals and ethical reasoning is based upon the personal ethics. Personal ethics. So personal ethics means we having our own thoughts. Every person, every human being having own thoughts, own ideologies, own attitude. So based upon his own thoughts, his attitude, he pursues his ethics and morals in front of the society. Either it may be good or it may be wrong, right? So this stage is called as a post-conventional stage. Post-conventional stage, right? So once again, I want to repeat. In this post-conventional stage is above 15 years to old age people. All of this comes under here post-conventional stage. So here the moral reasoning or ethical reasoning or follow the ethics and morals is based upon the personal feelings, the personal thoughts, personal ideas, personal attitude, right? So follow the morals and ethics is based upon our own feelings, our own thoughts, our own attitude, right? That is called as a post-conventional stage. Post-convention stage, right? So the Pehv works given these three stages of mindset, right, of the human beings based upon their age limits, age limits. So pre-conventional stage, 3 to 7 years of kids, and conventional stage belongs to 8 to 13 years of human beings. Post-conventional stage is for above 15 years to old age people. And pre-conventional stage, morals and ethics followed by these kids by based upon rewards and don't have the and avoid the punishment. These two cases, they feel they do ethics and morals. In this conventional stage, these people follow the morals and ethics is based upon the external ethics, external society, external factors, simply observing the society, parents, and adopt some knowledge about ethics and morals and implement these adopted issues. Right? So here, morals and ethics following by observing the society and adopt something and follow the ethics and morals. In this post-conventional stage, morals and ethics following by the human being based upon their personal attitude, their personal thoughts, personal feelings and beliefs, right? So these three stages are given by the Pehv, right? And this post-conventional stage, we have the two types, social contracts and the principles. Now, look at this second chart. Kohlberg's theory, just this diagram, we can see in the depth view, right? So here levels. So age ranges, infancy and preschool means this pre-conventional 3 to 7 are here, infancy or preschool, right? 3 to 7, 3 to 7. So here self-interest and avoidance of the punishment. So here look at this thing. Avoid the punishment and self-interest. Self-interest. So this is the first levels. Pre-conventional. And the second thing is here conventional levels. Boy and good girl attitude, right? Law and order morality. So here this is the second thing, that is conventional stage. So conformity and interpersonal accord and authority and social orders, school stage. And the third thing is here post-conventional stage. Here we have these two things, post-conventional stage, the third thing. So here this third thing, post-conventional stage, social contract and the principles, social contracts and the principles, the third stage, right? So here teen or adulthood are comes under here this third stage, post-conventional. So first of all, coming to the pre-conventional stage. So here, 3 to 7 years, boys or girls are considered here these two stages. So here, the description is here, no difference between the doing the right thing and avoid the punishments. So this thing, the pre-conventional stage, they don't know about the doing right things or wrong things. They don't know the right things or wrong things, but they do the right things or wrong things. It's purely based upon the rewards and to stop or to avoid the punishment, right? And next stage, conformity, interpersonal accord or authority and social orders. So simply this second stage is called as a conventional stage. In this conventional stage, school is 8 years to 13 years, right? Here they wants to be good boy or a good girl, right? That level. So efforts is made to secure approval and maintain friendly relations with others. So here they do in this conventional stage, they want to be a good girl or good boy. So they do efforts is based upon a good, having a friendly relation with others and orientation towards fixed rules, right? The parents and teachers give the fixed rules to them. This conventional stage, right? Fixed rules given by the parents and the teachers. The purpose of morality is maintaining the social orders. Interpersonal accordance expanded to the include entire the society, right? Entire the society. And the third stage is here post-conventional. This third stage is here post-conventional stage. So means teen, 14 to middle age and old age. People are concerned here this post-conventional stage. So here mutual benefits, reciprocity and morality rights and legal rights are not always the same. Moral rights and legal rights are not the same, right? Here, the rules that make a life better for everyone. So, our personal attitude and the legal attitude, legal rights and our personal rights are the different here based upon the situations. So, morality is based upon the principles that transcend mutual benefits. So exchange, transcend mutual benefits to each other, right? So this, the third stage post-convention is based upon the transaction between the each other, between the persons, and it is based upon the personal attitude, right? This is all about Kohlberg's theory, right? Now coming to the Gilligan's argument. Gilligan's argument. So Gilligan is a student of Kohlberg. Once again, I want to repeat. The Gilligan is the student of Kohlberg. So Kohlberg is the teacher, and Gilligan is his student. So Gilligan is a female, right? So this Gilligan gave some theory about the mindset of the human beings. So it is purely related to the Kohlberg's theory. So Gilligan's theory is quite similar to the Kohlberg's theory. So Kohlberg's theory and Gilligan theory both are the same, but a slight difference is there. Kohlberg is totally focusing upon the male persons or gents, men. But Gilligan's is belongs to the female category, female gender. So that's why she gives the psychology of a woman or a girl, right? So the Gilligan's argument or Gilligan's theory is meant for the woman. So this theory, Gilligan's theory and Hinge theory, both are the same. So both having the same levels. So Gilligan's theory has also the three levels. That is pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional. Levels are same. Level names are the same. Pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional. The topic is also same. But the difference is Kohlberg's is focused upon the male gender. But Gilligan's theory is totally focused upon the females, right? Girl or woman, and their psychology. Girl psychology, women psychology, deals by Gilligan's theory. So the Hedgeberg, uh, Kohlberg theory, pre-conventional, post-conventional, and conventional. These three stages or belongs to the men psychology. This Gilligan theory, pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional stages of women psychology, right? So look at here, the stages and the goals for each and every stage. So the pre-conventional, the Gilligan stages of ethics of care, the pre-conventional stage belongs to 3 to 7 years of age. Girl psychology, girl psychology. So in this stage, the goal is, in this pre-conventional stage, goal is individual survival. So every 3 to 7 years, kids wants and goal is here individual survival. So they have much more selfish than compared to conventional stage, right? So they don't want to give their toys to other kids, and they don't want to give the pencils and the erasers on slate pencils, even slate pencils to other kids and his friends or her friends. Am I right? So individual survivors. So just they have the selfishness, right? So here the Gilligan's pre-conventional stage goal is here the the kids having more individual survival, having selfish. Next, so pre-conventional to conventional transformation is there. So here transformation is from selfishness to responsibility to others. So transform the mindset. The mindset is changed from selfishness to having responsibility upon others. Mindset మారుతున్నది ఇక్కడ చిన్నపిల్లల నుంచి conventional stage కి. So the mindset changes from pre-conventional changes to conventional stage. So here pre-conventional stage is here individual survival, means selfishness. So every kid has a selfishness, has the selfish. So after pre-conventional to conventional stage, that mindset also changes from selfish to having responsibilities upon others. So selfish nunchi responsibility upon others ki change avutundi mindset. So that is here conventional stage. So the second stage, conventional stage, that is 8 years to 13 years of goals mindset. Here the goal is here in the second stage, self-sacrifice is goodness. Sacrifice, self-sacrifice, and give preferences to their friends and parents. So that mindset changes from selfishness to self-sacrifice. Selfishness to self-sacrifice. And then conventional stage to post-conventional stage. Here, the mindset is also again changed. So here, self-sacrifice is goodness. So here, transform the mindset, change the mindset from self-sacrifice is goodness to truth, that she is a person too. The person is too. So goodness to truth, goodness to truth. So the mindset is changes from goodness to truth. So this post-conventional stage, the goal is here having by the women So in this post-conventional stage, 14 years above to old age of women are considered here in this stage. The goal of women are here, principle of non-violence. So every woman wants to non-violence, right? Don't hurt others or self. Don't hurt others, right? You, the woman, or this post-conventional stage. You are from post-conventional stage. Then your mindset is here like having non-violence and don't hurt others and yourself also at this post-conventional stage. So this Gilligan stage, this Gilligan's totally deals about the girl and woman psychology. This pre-conventional stage, 3 years to 7 years, school girls, the mindset. The girls having here the more selfishness and conversion of pre-conventional to conventional, the mindset is also changes from selfish to self-sacrifice. And then here in this conventional stage, 8 to 13 years of girls are concerned here. The mindset also changes from selfish to self-sacrifice. And conventional to post-conventional change is here, that is 14 years to old age of women here. The mindset is also changes from conventional to post-conventional, that is society goodness to truth. So simply society goodness to non-violence and don't hurt others and don't hurt yourself. So here these three stages are totally deals about the girls and women, female categories people. Right? So this is all about the Gilligan's theory. Just I told you this same thing in the next previous slide. So here also, pre-conventional stage, these two are for the 3 to 7 years of girls, self-interest, heavy. So simply selfishness. And conventional stage means 14 years, 8 years to 14 years of girls as comes under here. So here some changes are there about their psychology, selfishness to self-sacrificing. The third stage, 14 years to old age of women are considered here. So they have the rights, standard rights, duties, principles, and having non-violence and do the good things for the society and don't hurt to anybody and don't hurt self also. So this is about three levels of mindset of a woman or female categories, right? This is about Polyworks and this is about Gilligan's. Now coming to Henge dilemma. Henge dilemma. So here Henge dilemma deals about a story. Just here we have the situation or a story. Look at this thing. Look, just read it. A woman was near to death from a unique kind of cancer. And there is a drug that might save her. The drug or medicine might save her from this cancer. The drug cost $4,000 per dose. So simply 4,000 rupees, just assume like this, per dose. The sick woman husband, his name is Henge, went to everyone and he knew to borrow the money and try to every legal means. But he couldn't, he could only get together about 2,000 rupees only. But remaining 2,000 rupees for the purchasing of the drugs or medicine. But he don't have the money, sufficient money to purchase the medicine. He asked the doctor, scientist who discovered the drug for the discount, for the discount. He seeks for the discount. Let him pay later, right? But the doctor scientist refused. This is the situation. So here, let me in Telugu. A poor couple has a very poor wife and husband uన్నారు. వైఫ్ కి సడన్ గా క్యాన్సర్ వచ్చింది. ఆ మెడిసిన్ యూజ్ చేయాలంటే 4,000 రూపీస్ అవుతుంది. ఆర్ దే ఆర్ వెరీ పూర్. దే ఆర్ వెరీ పూర్. In this particular situation, the husband went to the different persons to borrow some money. అప్పు తీసుకున్నానికి చాలా మంది దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాడు. 4,000 కోసం ఆడికి 2,000 వచ్చినాయి, ఇంకా 2,000 రాలే. But the medicine cost is here 4,000 rupees. He has only 2,000 rupees, and 2,000 rupees is deficit. So 2,000 ఇంకా రాలే, తక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి. That's why he asked the doctor for giving the discount. సార్ 2,000కి డబ్బు మందులు ఇవ్వండి, రిమైనింగ్ 2,000 నేను మీకు తర్వాత పే చేస్తాను అని వెళ్ళి బాగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేశాడు. బట్ డాక్టర్ రిఫ్యూజ్డ్. నేను ఇవ్వను, 4,000 ఇస్తేనే నీకు మెడిసిన్ ఇస్తాను అన్నారు. ఆ మెడిసిన్ యూజ్ చేస్తే కానీ వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ బతకదు. రైట్, లైఫ్ అండ్ డెత్ సిచ్యువేషన్. ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ సిచ్యువేషన్, the henge means the husband steal the medicine from the doctor. Doctor దగ్గర నుంచి ఆ మెడిసిన్స్ దొంగతనం చేసేసాడు. So this is the situation of a henge, the dilemma of henge, right? So should henge break into the laboratory and steal the drug from his wife? Why or why not? అలా దొంగతనం చేయొచ్చా, చేయకూడదు? Right, this is the situation. So wife కి బాగా మెడిసిన్ వేస్తే తగ్గిపోతుంది. మెడిసిన్ కొనడానికి డబ్బులు లేవు, అందుకని దొంగతనం చేయాలా వద్దా? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ లైఫ్ అండ్ డెత్ సిచ్యువేషన్. Right? So how can you analyze and how can you give suggestions about this thing? Just coming to the next, should henge steal the drug or not? దొంగతనం చేయాలా వద్దా? Should henge, the husband, steal the drug or not? Henge does not love his wife. Should he steal the drug for her? Does not love his wife. Should he steal the drug or not for her? అవను ప్రేమించట్లేదు అనుకో, స్టీల్ చేయాలా వద్దా, దొంగతనం చేయాలా వద్దా డ్రగ్ ని? Suppose the person dying is not his wife but a stranger, should henge steal the drug for the strangers? Right? Suppose it is a pet animal he loves. Suppose pet animal, not in the place of wife, then he steal or not? Should people do everything they can to save another's life or not? Next, should it be against the law for the henge to steal or not? So against the law or against the ethics or against the morals to steal this thing, it is right or not? It is right or not? It is morally right or morally wrong? On the last, should people generally do everything they can to avoid the breaking the law? Right? In this particular situation, the henge stealing is right or wrong? So observe these all questions, right? So here also we have some responses based upon the stages of mindset. Suppose this, whatever situation is here, life and death situation, whatever it is here, the stealing the drug is the wrong thing. This attitude and this mindset are by the pre-conventional stage. The stealing the drug based upon this life and death situation, it may be right or it may be wrong. This response given by this conventional stage people. In this post-conventional stage, the people says the stealing of drug is right thing based upon the situation. So here, life and death situation is there. So that's why stealing of a drug is ethical thing. It is a morally right. This attitude having by this post-convention stage, right? This is what about exactly hinge dilemma. Hinge dilemma. So this hinge dilemma responses should not steal for fear of going a prison. Steal it, he will be happier if wife is healed. Steal it, his wife expects him to get it. Don't steal it against the law and steal it. Steal the drug. Everyone has a right to live. Everyone has right to live, regard what law says. So about this right, stealing is right thing and should steal human life of more value than property rights. Human life is more value than property value. So these are the different responses for this hinge dilemma. So these are different responses. These are the different responses is based upon the stages of mindset, stages of mindset, right? So these, once again, I want to repeat it. These are all different responses. Stealing, don't steal, should steal. These are the different responses is based upon the stages. Is based upon the stages. So pre-conventional stage, that they say their responses is don't steal, and should not steal, right? In this pre-conventional stage, the responses are don't steal for going to the prison or punishment, and don't steal it again. It is against the law. In the conventional stage, the responses maybe steal, maybe happier of a wife if she healed and his wife expects him to get it. So these two responses are from this conventional stage. And next, post-conventional mindset is here, should steal, ఖచ్చితంగా steal చేయాలి. So because the human life is having more value than the property value, should steal, right? And having the right to live. Everyone has to right to live. So 5 and 6 responses are from this pre-conventional stage people mindset, right? And first and fourth, don't steal. These two, 1 and 4, these two are belongs to this pre-conventional stage because having the punishment is there. Going to the prison is the punishment, and against the law, this the punishment is here. So 1 and 4th responses are belongs to the stage of pre-conventional. Next, last two, 5 and 6, these two responses of belongs to the stage of post-conventional. And second and the third steal it because her wife will be happier and his wife expects him to get it. So these two are belongs to these two responses are belongs to stage of conventional stage. So whatever it is here, just to have the 3 stages, that is pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional. Based upon our attitude, our mindset, we follow the morals and ethics. So right here, pre-conventional stage, the mindset is based upon the two things, rewards and the avoid the punishments. In this conventional stage, the ethics and morals is based upon the observing the external factors, observing the society and adopt some knowledge about to follow the morals and ethics or not. And the post-conventional stage mindset is here is totally based upon our personal mindset and our personal thinking attitude, thinking behavior, right? This is all about Kohlberg's, Gilligan's, and Henge dilemmas. So these three are similar to each other. Kohlberg's is totally dependent upon the men's psychology. Gilligan's theory is based upon the female psychology. And Henge theory is based upon the situation, So in these three theories having these three types of conventional stages, pre-conventional, post-conventional, and conventional stages. So these three are similar to each other, right? So this is about Kohlberg, Gilligan, and Henge theories. In the next class, we discussed about the fourth thing, rights theory and modern ethics and 20th century ethics, right? Thanks for listening, guys. Stay home, stay safe. Be well prepared for your examinations, right? Thanks for listening, guys. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.